Out of Hillsboro. Where is Paul?
He's working at the office.
Well, that's kind of worn out. No, he really should be here. Maybe he'll show up when it's done.
Yeah, he might pop over. Him or Rose might pop over. So.
Yeah, well, she's everywhere too, so she should be here. It's a perfect day for this, though.
Oh, yeah.
It smells good.
That's why we were like, coming over today.
Mm-hmm. Klingeman Heating and Cooling. Well, that's a nice tree.
Thank you.
Where's Klingeman Heating and Oil? Or Heating and Cooling?
Richland set.
You're
Wow,
famous.
girls.
You're famous.
This is the memory of Brenda Bindle tree. It's a great day for decorating.
Jeez, I got a tyrant. Yes, it is.
I see the two ladies are working and the man's not.
Somebody's got to have a
Supervisor.
supervisor.
See, we came at the same time.
My
Supervisor.
grandma always said every job needs a good boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna walk with you.
This is Wacker Chiropractic LLC decorating. It's a
Yes.
perfect day for it, though.
It is a beautiful day for this.
Well, there's no arguing, so I'll probably just move on. There's nothing to see here.
That's right. Oh, no excitement. Up there.
Oh, gotcha. I gotcha.
Well, I just listened to the arguments and I
By
found
the
the
way,
Kiwanis.
everybody smile. He really likes smiles, you know, when we do this type of stuff. It's kind of like ho, 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 you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you still taping?
Oh my, yeah.
Oh, great. I just wanted you to do that for sure.
So tell us about this tree and the Kiwanis. What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah.
So we're,
You gonna do any caroling?
oh, absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
We're going to start caroling on December 1st. We're going to go to Richland Hills and carol there from 5 o'clock until they're tired of us. And then we're going on the 8th. We're going to be caroling at our house, and we're going to go to Harvest Guest Home after that. So 5 at our house and 6 at Harvest Guest Home. And then on the 15th, we are going to we're going to sing at Pine Valley at 5, and we're going to conclude our Christmas caroling at Schmidt Woodland Hills.
I was gonna ask
At
about
6 o'clock.
Schmidt. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you just walk the halls and bang on doors?
It just depends on what they allow us to do.
Well-
Lately, it's been a lot of Christmas carolings where we're traveling, walking the halls, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times when we go to our house, it's in one location and we sing to a group of people.
Yeah, that's
it
nice.
just varies with what they'll allow us to do. And generally, we have some really great voices that show up. Most of them are Key Club members, and part of that is, they're our youth arm of the Kiwanis Club. Our motto is we serve the youth in our community, and so we support the Key Club, and they help us out with this particular activity. Matter of fact, one of the Key Club members is right over there. The lady over there in red.
Oh.
Yeah, she's turning her head a little
No,
bit.
she's
And
looking to find out where this
tremendously
person is.
shy. She's a lot like I am. She is really,
Well, I was
really
here
shy.
like 5 years ago, and the Key Club kids were here. But they're just one today. Just
One today, well, it's a Saturday.
Wow.
Very busy on Saturdays, kind of like our club.
Yeah.
Trying to get volunteers on the Saturdays, difficult, especially in this season. So
Yeah.
it's kind of the same group of people who do it, that type of thing. So, but our colors are blue, as you can tell. And what it amounts to is we'll actually dress this Christmas tree up with some globes that show the earth because we're an international club. We'll decorate it in blue because that's our color. We'll put out some different handmade ornaments that show what we do with youth, that type of stuff, just kind of give a flavor of what the local Kiwanis Club does. We're a really small club. We have 15 active members, which in the old days when we used to do the Christmas caroling, we had 50, 60 people who would
When you
sing
were at
with
Schmidt
us.
for
When
that
we were at
evening.
Schmidt, the one that you taped a whole long time ago, Yeah, we had a lot of members, but we don't anymore. And part of it is there's just a ton of activities going on, and I think parents anymore are so busy with different activities and things. It's really tough to belong to a club. But we're here, and we're a strong part of this particular event, and we have been ever since it started.
Well, Steve, I asked you one question, and here we are.
He rattled off just
But that's-
all kinds of stuff, and
That's all important.
And the other thing is, I'm president again of this organization. Maybe next year, Fred Clary, he'll step up and he'll be president next year.
Well, don't tell him.
He's
is?
on the other side of the tree. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, okay.
We already got a president for next year.
Oh, that's right. And so you could be the year after that, Fred. Okay, fine. We'll just cut it off right there.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, it is mid-afternoon or so, Saturday. And Keith Bailing here. We're down here at the Rotary Lights 2025. What is new this year, if anything?
Well, probably the newest thing is we've got some new jumping hoops. And it's one of those three arced pieces with lights on them, and they go in sequence, on and off, that kind of thing. So they're kind of dancing jumping hoops, we call them.
Where's that located?
And that's over along the dike, kind of strung out in sequence and down onto the flat.
Oh.
It's in between the dike and the gazebo.
Oh, yeah.
So
okay.
that's over that way. So it's various colors of lights on there, so it's kind of an attractive piece that we put in. We actually make those. It's formed with electric PVC conduit, and we just get those lights wrapped on there with using an electric drill and make that pipe spin and walk along with the string of lights back and forth about 3 trips and the length of the pipe, and there we go. We got a whole set.
Will you have the lights on? I think late, what was it, about 4:30, 5 o'clock yesterday you had them on just because of test, I think, kind of?
Yeah, people still decorating late and that kind of thing, so I want to make sure that.
Well, I'll come
they're-
back and
they're-
get some of
they're
those
finished.
that you're talking about then.
Yeah.
So let's see, what else? Dates.
Dates, okay. The first 3 Mondays in December. We'll start after the show actually opens. Those are only drive-through. So that is from 6 until 9 p.m. And that's just to accommodate people's families with young children and go to bed earlier, and even for the nursing home and healthcare facilities that bring their buses in. So that gives an extra hour, and so they get a chance to come through. So that's just drive-through only. First 3 Mondays, December 1st, 8th, and 15th. So that started that last year at request, and had excellent feedback about doing that. So I figured that's the best thing to do, and good to accommodate the public and kind of help maximize their attendance.
So this opens next Thursday night.
Thanksgiving night. That's exactly right. So again, 6 p.m. Be the walkthrough. 6:50 is when we close off the entry here at the beginning of the trail. And it'll be the sign up over the trail about Rotary Lights 2025. And at that point, it's 6:50, and we've got to clear pedestrians off the trail before we allow cars to travel. So
Yes.
we just have to make sure the trail is clear of pedestrians before we open it up to cars. And that's typically right around 7 p.m. You know, never right on the dot, just because of logistical things. But figure on that approximately 7 if you want to come for drive-through. And the big thing for the walkthrough is plan to park in the North Park area where all the ball fields are, soccer fields.
Yes.
And then walk across the footbridge. And there's a lantern on the north end of that, colonial lantern, and then lights all along the length of the footbridge, and then a lantern on the south end and near the grounds for the show. So that works out pretty good. And hello. And so that's where you park is over there in North Park. And don't get caught up in pulling in on Jefferson Street if you intend to walk through. If you get caught between cars that are going to drive through, you won't make it to the walkthrough.
Right.
And get over to the North parking lot and then walk over to the entry.
And there really is no admission fee, but you accept food, I think?
Yes, it's a free show, So we do collect and gather non-perishable food items. Please, at the request of the food pantry, no expired dates, because they cannot accept those. Those get discarded.
Okay.
So we just cannot have any expired dates. They go through every item that comes into them, but it's just a logical thing. And just to put a shout out to Rudy Draper, every night he comes out here to the park and picks up the food donations and gets them over to the food pantry. So that's a nice thing that he does for us and for them at the food pantry, because we don't have to handle that after we've got all the other things going on. So that's a great service.
I hear Julie Cairns on the radio talking about, because they're like a drop-off site too downtown on Seminary and Main.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, canned goods, boxes of like macaroni and cheese, things that are stable and
Right. Long shelf life.
yeah.
Stable kinds of things. So that's an excellent thing, and I guess the demand is really pretty high.
It is.
At this particular point in time, and it's understandable for that. So if you got something on the shelf or stop at the store, well, that's great. And actually, we count every item. So it's a kind of a tally that we learned from the lacrosse show many years ago, 15 years ago.
Okay.
That's what they do. They actually have an actual count of the number of items that are donated, and rather than pounds or that kind of thing, because of the different kinds of products that people bring in, a count that just seems to make a lot of sense.
So anything like no baked goods, really, no bread.
Right. Anything perishable like that.
Okay.
Or maybe think of it, anything that might turn moldy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Keep that at home,
Yeah.
or don't bring that, certainly.
But peanut butter's good.
Yes, all of those kinds of things. And no glass, by the way.
No glass.
No glass. There's a lot of times jellies and jams can be in glass jars.
Yes, yeah.
And the reason for that is accidentally dropped and breaks, so then you got a mess. And so we ask that no glass be included.
Okay. All right. Well, what else is there? This runs, Thanksgiving night until New Year's Eve?
That is correct. Yeah, we shut down about 9 o'clock on New Year's Eve. And I'll just make an invitation to folks, because there's an extension cord for each of the 175 sponsor trees that goes out to our power source.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to make sure the sponsors get their extension cord back. So we disconnect all of those cords and put their cord underneath their tree. So that happens right when we close and go through the park and coil those up and put them under the tree. And so that's all done already at the night that we close. And then people can come and start undecorating their trees on New Year's Day. And offhand, I can't remember the date that we want all the undecorating taken care of. But
well, when people come in, do you ask their zip code or just...
We do that. It's an interesting piece for us. It's kind of what the market area is that we have and the outreach that's happening. And it's just kind of fun to know where people come from. And quite honestly, we already had somebody from Cambria, and they just driving through and happened to see some lights on. That was 2 weeks ago. And it turned out that the folks do a significant decorating at their home. And they saw the lights, so naturally people that do this kind of stuff are curious what other people are doing. So I had a nice visit with them. So you just never know what the exposure of the lights from the Highway 80 or Highway 14, and people will stop by. And not that we encourage that, because we've got people working and we're walking around and that kind of thing. But if we get a chance to talk to them and it looks safe, I'll let them come on through and take a peek.
I know you get lacrosse people to snoop and see how we're, because they have quite a display too.
Right, they do. And what I usually tell people when they ask, from where do people come? And I say, well, really, the Gulf of Mexico to the Canadian border, the Atlantic to the Pacific.
Yes.
And that is very true, is a fact. But then they say, well, they're back home for family. Well, that's wonderful. That's what we like. But that's where they live. And they have an interest in seeing what we have here, and the number of positive and encouraging comments that we get from various visitors is, I guess, what keeps us going. It's rewarding to hear those positivity that they have for seeing the show, they're really quite amazed at what we have here. And about 162 displays this year. I kind of like to boast a little bit. The electric contractors in Madison, they were talking they got 50 at
Wow.
Olin Park. So we got 162. Scope and size is a little bit different, but ours is nice, and we have a nice accumulation and mixture of the types of displays that we have.
And with the international students at the high school and the others, maybe a couple other schools, you've got South America and Europe.
Right.
They'll be here.
Yes, yes. Yeah, that's true. We like that international flair. Mm-hmm. And matter of fact, Pastor Michelle Elfers is hosting a student from Germany in St. John's youth. The people that want to have their tree decorated for them and pay that $50 for decorating service. She was out here with Pastor Michelle and some of the other students from St. John's decorating those trees that people had paid for having their tree decorated for them.
Yeah, I saw both of them at the international event last Tuesday at the high school.
At the high school, yeah.
Well, I'm going to come back later when the lights are on and just get some more shots.
Wonderful. We appreciate your coverage of this for us, and I think somebody has picked up on some of your video. I know I asked you about that, and licensing and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And
right.
you said if they want to take a clip,
Oh, absolutely.
because that's a public type of thing. So
It's on my
we-
YouTube channel. It's also on at least 3 Facebook pages.
It's great. We appreciate that, the support that we get via the media, the new electronic media. Well, not new anymore, is it?
Well, to some people it is. But.
Yes, yes.
All right, thanks,
Okay,
Steve.
well, thank you much, Ben.